Keep listening to Sports Breakfast on Magic FM 102.9.
Well, it feels good being here this morning, the 25th day of February 2025. Good morning to you. It's time for us to talk sports on Magic 102.9 FM. Sports Breakfast, the name of the program. And we've got the next 27 minutes to spend with you here this Tuesday morning. I am Tony Abdemadi. Judo Chang joins me on the show this morning. Well, Jude, good morning to you.
Well, good morning to you, Tony. Good morning to our wonderful listeners.
Well, a quick one. Talking Formula One this morning. That's where we'll start from. Motorsport. It's all about the Mercedes team because the Mercedes team, they have revealed their 2025 Formula One car ahead of preseason testing in Bahrain as they begin a new chapter without Lewis Hamilton. Now, similarly to Aston Martin at the weekend, the Mercedes team showed off the full specification of their 2025 Challenger, which has sizable changes after revealing its lively last week at Formula One 75 Live in London. Now, George Russell is confident that the Mercedes team are not going to fall into a trap with their new car, with the Silver Arrows only winning 5 races since 2022, having won 8 consecutive constructors titles prior to that. Italian teenager Andrea Kimi Antonelli is Hamilton's replacement and could be the one of the most exciting drivers to watch out for this season. The Mercedes finished 4th in the Constructors' Championship last year, but were strong in cooler conditions, which was highlighted with a 1-2 at the Las Vegas Grand Prix towards the end of the season. And Mercedes are focused on improving their performance in slow speed corners over the winter with changes to every aerodynamic surface and a new front suspension. Russell will begin his 7th season in Formula One as a more experienced driver to new teammate Antonelli. The 27-year-old Andrea Kimi Antonelli had the upper hand on Hamilton last year, which he says was his strongest in Formula One yet. Well, the Mercedes will just have to make do without Lewis Hamilton, who has long moved away,
and see how they can put things right, for the new season. Let's see what happens, though. It's going to be a big one, an interesting one for Russell. I mean, he's going to be beginning his 7th season in Formula One. I mean, as a more experienced one, so he's got experience on his side. What the Mercedes have done is to balance it a little bit. They've got an experienced driver, George Russell, and then they've got a newbie and an inexperienced but exciting driver in the young Italian. Talking about Andrea Kimi Antonelli. So, Tony, I mean, for fans of the Mercedes, fingers are crossed. Let's see where that takes them to. But then they've got a huge task ahead of them. When you look at what the Red Bull are doing with Kimi Räikkönen, with Max Verstappen, you look at what Lewis Hamilton is going to do with the Ferrari, then it does look like it's going to be an interesting season after all.
Very true. Keep your eyes on the Red Bull, probably. Let's see Max Verstappen and co are looking good there. Now, away from Formula One, let's tell you that in the world of tennis, and I'm talking table tennis this morning. Now, China in April. In the men's singles, 29 players will compete for 4 coveted spots in the global tournament in China, while 21 players will vie for the 4 tickets in the women's singles. Defending champions Nigeria's Quadri Aruna and Egypt Dina Mashref will face a Herculean task to retain their titles against formidable opponents eager to dethrone them at the beautiful Enmenza Sports Hall. Quadri Aruna is aiming for his 6th title alongside Egypt's Omar Assar, who is also targeting his 6th laurel in Tunis. They will contend with rising stars like Tunisia's Wassem Essid, Nigeria's Matthew Kuti, Cameroon's Batix Ilane, and other experienced table tennis players already in Tunis. Now, Mashref, the most successful player in the competition, seeks to surpass her 9 titles at the weekend as well. But it's good to know that they have scaled through that hurdle. And this time we're going to be going to America to look at a few results coming through there in the world of basketball. Welcome to the NBA Corner on the Sports Breakfast Show. Well, the NBA gets more intense. Of course, a couple of games being played here and there in the early hours of the result of games played in the early hours of this morning, late last night in America, but early hours of the morning here in Africa. And I don't know, Jude, but looking at the results here, would you say the Miami Heat? It's been a disappointing season somehow. They've really not turned it up. They couldn't win against Atlanta Hawks. Well, we say okay, they won the game. The Chicago Bulls also won their game on the road, and of course the Timberwolves. But the Miami Heat, they've been a struggling team.
Well, Tony, the NBA has been quite unpredictable this season. What we've seen is a ton of events, a twist of some sort, where teams that hitherto were struggling are now the ones pulling the strings. You look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, for instance.
We will be looking at the beautiful game of soccer. What's happening there? The whole issues with the Nigerian Supporters Club. They've been, having issues. Power tussle in the Nigerian Supporters Club. What's the latest about them? We'll be telling you that right after this time out. It is Magic FM 102.9 Sport Breakfast, hitting your speakers.
The Buzz, the only station that really rocks.
You're welcome back from that one, and let's talk football here this morning. And like I did tell you in the preamble there, it's all about power tussle that bedeviled the Nigerian Supporters Club. Now, meanwhile, the leadership of the National Sports Commission, the NSC, and the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, they have scored. Now, Jude, what this tells you, since 2014, come on, it's been a long time. I recall we've gone to major tournaments, 6 different factional groups of supporters clubs, and at the end of the day, they now have each of them represented, and I think this is just the right thing to do, coming from the NFF and the National Sports Commission.
Well, in the first, maybe I have a contrary view to this. First, I wonder why do national teams across the world have a purpose. I could create an association that I think our cause is support the Super Eagles. I do not need the NFF or the National Sports Commission to tell me what, because it takes supporters club came out at the time in Egypt. While I was in Egypt at the Nations Cup, Rafi was present with his people. Abayomi had also flown into Egypt with his people.
Authentic Nigerian football and allied supporters club.
Everybody can coexist. Just do your thing. Support the Eagles. Whoever supports more, fine. But just do your thing without necessarily causing unnecessary attention anywhere.
Well, it's politics for most of those people. Some of them see it as an opportunity to make money. They try to. I've seen a couple of those people. Sometimes they visit politicians, especially during elections.
Will be up against Fulham. Fulham, one of the very informed sides at the moment. Crystal Palace. I mean, we already know the work they are doing right now. Oliver Glasner has done an incredible job with them. They're on a roll. They play against Aston Villa at the Selhurst Park, while Chelsea, who are one of the most disappointing teams of the season, at home against Southampton tonight. Well, some would say it's Southampton, but I tell you what, Tony, Chelsea might not even win this game. That's how bad Chelsea has been. I was listening to Enzo Maresca where he said the major problem that they have is that they've been too over-reliant or dependent on Cole Palmer. So it's like a Palmer team. Well,
and I saw a report somewhere too that is suggesting that if he loses
bodies, Mourinho, a former Chelsea, Man United and Tottenham manager, and Fenerbahce are yet to respond to the accusations. After the game, Mourinho was asked about the performance of 19-year-old defender Yusuf Aksiek and said, quote, "I have to thank the referee. After the big dive in the first minute and their bench jumping like monkeys on the top of the kid, with the Turkish referee, you would have a yellow card after 1 minute. And after 5 minutes, I would have to change him. I went to the referee's dressing room after the game. Of course, the fourth official was there, a Turkish referee. I told him, thank you for coming here. You come for a big match, and I turn man against Turkey. Yes, you can talk about result, maybe how games go and all of those stuff. Now he talks about the opposite, the opposite
jumping like monkeys.
Jumping like monkeys. It didn't quite, it wasn't like
well, Jose Mourinho. Anyway, well, we just have to, wrap up the show there. But somebody, Adriano's 18-year-old son is already making way in football after sealing a transfer to a European club. These days, we're seeing father and son, a whole lot of them. You can look at Clivett, look at what his son is doing. So many of them, the Maldinis of this world, and Ronaldo, Cristiano, and Adriano. The last time I saw his pictures and videos, Adriano played for Brazil and Inter Milan. Father-son relationship.
Well, the thing there is that a lot of professional footballers want their children to toe their path.
Yeah.
That's why you see them register them in academies, try to ensure that these children, when you have a child,
more serious than a Golden Morn breakfast with my family. Don't you understand? All our winnings start with a nutritious golden breakfast. Now, sit down. Please join us.
Yes, ma'am. At once. Breakfast is serious business. Handle it with a nutritious Golden Morn. Now with a great new look. Trust Golden Morn to help fuel your family to win every day. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Chike, you don't hear the latest? Hero Hunter don't boss everywhere. Ayo, what did happen? Why you dey run like this now? Hero Hunter promo don't land. Them call am tank full, pocket full. If you buy Hero Hunter bike now, them go dash you 15,000 naira fuel cashback. Sharp, no be joke. Just buy your bike, scan the QR code where them go give you, fill your details, and then go wire the fuel money enter your account after small verification.
Chai, Hero Hunter now, baba.
Go buy your Hero Hunter now before them finish am.
I dey go now.
Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, mommy.
My son, help me check this phone. I don't know wetin Junior press. E no dey work again.
Make I see. Mommy.
Wetin happen?
They don't block your line now.
Nobody like to chop blocking, So, if they don't block you unto say you not link your NIN to your Airtel line, run kitty go any Airtel shop with your NIN to unblock your line today.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Malam, don Allah me ke faruwa da idan yara suka zo makaranta? Me ke sa idan suka bar gida cikin tsafta amma sai su dawo gida sabanin haka?
Himma ce da babu kankautawa. Tarin karatu da wasannin motsa jiki na zaizaye karfin jiki. Saboda haka, wannan dattin gumin ya gaggun kayan makaranta da dattin takalma.
102.9 FM. The Buzz.
My name is Clinton Drunk, and I am here with Ike DG. I don't know why they say Ike DG, because G in Igbo is yam. That means Ike DG and stew and plantain.
Ike the G in the building. 102.9. Good morning.
What's it? Happy to announce to you that we're back on our Facebook stream right now. Hey, but always have this at the back of your mind. We're living the age of options.
Yeah.
Our streaming is still live on our YouTube channel. If you've been nuts, so somebody will say, like, how come you guys are not on Facebook this morning? Yes, we went down yesterday, but we're back right now. But remember, you can follow our daily broadcast on our YouTube channel. What's our YouTube again?
That's right. Different factions emerge. Look at it, 6 different groups. If you recall Rafi Oladipo, the man who started this whole Nigerian Supporters Club thing some years back, some persons felt he stayed for so long, and they decided to tell him, man, it's time for you to move away. Now 6 different factions, look at their names: the Football Fan Club of Nigeria, Authentic Nigerian Football and Allied Sports Supporters Club, you know, all Sports Supporters Club. So many names here and there.
Maybe tomorrow we'll come up with a different thing.
I could form TA Supporters Club. You could form IDG Supporters Club. Now at the end of the day, the interest should be for those people to support the Super Eagles or the national team. But what do we see? Like, the truth here is that these people have turned this thing to a political rally. That is what it's turning out to be.
What do you expect in a situation where even the NFF